Okay, so still up.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, Lita Ford. James and Rocco as well. And I'll let Lita say if she wants to mention the guy in the corner or not. I'll leave that to her.
What?
If you want to mention the guy in the corner or not, that's up to you.
I asked him to do this with me, and he's like,
He's more than invited.
That's my husband, Mr. Jim Gillette.
Jim Gillette, a Nitro, guys, come on. Good enough.
It's okay, you can do it with your briefcase.
He's joining. A special treat, guys, come on. This is good stuff now. I'm going to hand the mic over to you. We're going to open it up for questions and dig right in.
Okay, grab it, Rocky.
Rocky, grab it first. All right, first question.
All right.
First question, anybody? I'm going to launch it. I'm going to start it. All right,
I want to know if you have any memorable moments or highlights from your tour with Queensryche.
Singing with Jeff Tate. Singing Close My Eyes Forever with Jeff Tate. It was hair standing on my arms, you know, the audience. It changed the pace of the show. Whereas Queensryche, they're very more serious, you know, than me. I'm more of a goof. And when they play, the audience listens very carefully to Jeff's wonderful voice and the band playing. And then me and Jim would come out and we'd kind of, you know, do this little shake dance thing and pump on each other a little bit. And the whole
It's not doing that.
you lying sack.
I was put on her leg, but I wasn't.
You doing it.
Okay, so that was the highlight for me. And then Jim left the stage and Jeff came back out and sang Close My Eyes Forever, and it was awesome.
Would you rather be in an event like this closer to the crowd as compared to a huge arena? What are your thoughts? What would you rather do more of, these or
What do you think, Rocco?
arena?
Now, I'm not just saying this because I grew up in Nebraska, so this is almost home for me. But this has been my favorite one because usually when you're in an amphitheater, it's concrete, and this is so cool with the grass and the trees, and it's not like you're at a show. It's more like you're camping or something, and you get to rock while you're camping almost.
Going out and barbecuing and stuff. It's really cool.
We were out here last night and we saw Cinderella. Me and James came to the show last night and we saw the Scorpions. And I saw a bunch of all my old road crew that are like family. And I'm running around hugging all these sweaty dudes, you know, like, Mark, what are you doing, man? I haven't seen you in 20 years. And it's so good to see the guys playing out again. The guys in Cinderella, and who else did we watch? Michael Schenker. God, it was so good to see Michael Schenker. And then he got up and jammed with the Scorpions, and I'm just so happy to see everybody out there playing. Big audience too. I haven't seen it. No. Well, that's kind of a long story, that Runaways thing. But I haven't seen it. It's really not fair to call it a Runaways movie because it's really about Joan and Cherie. That's my opinion.
I'll throw one up here.
Okay.
You got the new album, obviously out there, and Wicked Wonderland. And I want to know, your last album was Black, and what was the progression from that? What was the thought process of going into this new album? I kind of had a question or something.
You know, we were in the islands for 10 years, right? We had no contact really with the world whatsoever. We didn't have cable TV. We didn't have anything. And Lita got bored, One day she said to me, I want to make a record. And when I say we live on a deserted island, I know you guys are not believing us. There's more cars right there than is on our entire island. There's 2 stop signs, no stoplights. That's it. Our friends will come out. You see nothing but our house. When you pull up on a boat, you have to take a boat to get to our house. And they'll get to our house and they'll say, hey, let's order a pizza. Did you see any dominoes on the way in? They still don't get it. They see the island from the water. There's nothing but our house, and they'll want to order a pizza. So it was really different, you know. I mean, coming from LA or right before we went to LA, we were in Florida, but I mean, we were still in touch with everything. We were gone for a decade. Yes, I was. And so were you. But
ain't no big thing.
when hey now, when you're on an island and you have no, it's hard to probably to even imagine. You have no outside stimuli. I mean, it's, you know, lizards, palm trees, water.
Starbucks coffee.
There's nothing, and
There's no Target.
There's no Walmarts. No Pizza Hut. But I think there's a lot of wonderful things. Rocco, what do you love about the islands?
Everything. It's just great.
What do you do there?
Fish,
What do you fish for?
sharks, everything.
Fish for sharks?
Mako, black tip reef shark, and one more. Which one was that?
There's sand sharks?
No, nurse sharks. Yeah,
sharks.
Yeah.
And what do we do with them once you catch them? You torture them. We feed on one. But we let it back. Our boat didn't let it go. We stood on the edge of the boat and feed on it.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I was dying out there. Waves came in, it was just kind of soothing, you know?
Other questions, guys?
So when you left the island, did you ever think that a reality TV would be chasing you around to do a story on you? Or a series?
they were chasing us when we were in the islands. That's when it started. They started chasing us when we were in the islands.
Did they take a boat out to catch you first?
You know what they were doing? They couldn't get a hold of us, so they'd call our friends. And our friends would call, because we have one cell phone, because I was doing business down there. And they'd say, hey, so-and-so wants to do a reality show. And I'd say, no. I mean, we said no a dozen times. And we just didn't feel like the kids were old enough. You know, we wanted a good, strong foundation, because everybody knows what happens with the reality TV thing. You know, it's kind of scary what happens to a lot of people. And without a strong foundation, we weren't interested. But now we feel the boys are strong enough to handle anything that comes their way.
When's it going to come out? Or start filming?
We haven't started filming yet. Who was that? Was that you that just said that? We haven't started filming yet. We just signed the paperwork, so it's a done deal. And they won't let me tell anybody who it is. They said, Lita, you can't tell anybody. It's in the contract. Just keep your mouth shut, and we'll announce it when we're ready. Okay. They'll let you know. You'll see it. You know, they've been advertising the Snyder's Growing Up Twisted. That's on about every 3 seconds. A&E, which is really cool. But I think that's going to do well. We're real excited for Dee's family. I think that's going to be great. And every day I think to myself, we really should be on television, because our lives really, we live a crazy life. I mean, just going to the grocery store in the islands is insane. It's a full day's job going grocery shopping in the islands. Yeah.
We have to wake up at like 8. We get on the car, Then we drive to the island. Then we get in another car. We get the groceries. We have to drive back, get on the boat again, drive back to the house. And then we have to unload them about 30 feet of stairs. It's a long story.
You gotta go to another island to get it.
Yeah, we have to go to another island to get it, so
Yeah.
it's painful.
It's sand and the boat breaks down and all kinds of stuff.
We have to call our friend to pick us up.
Yeah. But we don't have any friends out there, so us.
We swim back. We actually just talk to each other next to us like, hey, let's have a boat. That's calling each other on the cell phone now. Yeah.
You have a question over here?
Oh, I was just gonna say, Lita, Bobby Wild from Garden City, Kansas. We drove all the way in from this whole row of people here.
Hi guys.
From the radio station there. But
Cool.
do you think it's an honor to be like the only female out here at a festival like this?
Oh,
Rocking out?
absolutely. I have some guys out here that were on their knees bowing down to me, and they're, Lita, we love you, we love you. We're from Mexico. We came from Mexico all the way out to the festival. I think there's people here from all over the world, really. And he had the Mexican flag, and I signed it.
We're from Australia.
Are you? See? It really is an honor. And then after last night, after watching Michael Schenker and Cinderella and the Scorpions, I went out in the front of the house.
Oh, we saw you on the speaker.
Oh, did you see me?
I took a few pics and then everyone started taking
That
pics.
was a rush, man. That was a rush.
Yeah.
I was standing on the side fills, the big speakers that actually pump the sound out into the audience, while the Scorpions were on stage. And the speakers were just, underneath me.
I didn't want to get off.
I'll come back in 20 minutes. I'll be here for the half of the show at least. Definitely.
I got time for one more, right?
Okay. Lita, first of all, I want to thank you personally for calling KMOD.
All right.
Enjoyed playing the songs for all the albums, including the new one.
Cool.
And just excited to see you here in Rocklahoma. It was raining, it was crazy, and so I'm excited to hear you see here on stage. And quick question, right down the Turnpike in Tulsa, when can we hopefully maybe see you come down there and play a show?
In Tulsa?
Yeah,
How cool is that?
what's your tour schedule look like?
Jeez, we got to start filming. But I know they want us to play a lot of shows. The TV station that we're gonna do the reality show on, they do want us to play a lot of shows. So we'll pitch Tulsa to them because I don't think we've been through there yet. Did we come through? We didn't come through with Queensryche from Tulsa, did we?
No, Rocklahoma was the closest.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not close enough. All right, we'll work on that
We'll
one.
talk later about it.
Okay.
All right, guys, we can get some pictures here on the mic from you. It's rolling. Guys, once again, lean forward. Come on now. You guys getting that?
Give us a mail.
Yeah, it's a rock.
Make me scared.
Oh man.
Metal face, metal face.
Thanks. He's sticking. Where's your face?
There you go, rock and roll.
No thanks, man.
All right now. Read between the lines.
Come on, Lita.
He got thrown out of school.
Baby. Give me that rock.
All right, guys, we good? Everyone good?
Yeah, what is that?
Next is Gilby Clark at 5 o'clock. Gilby Clark at 5 o'clock.
Your one was the stage at 5 o'clock, right?
Stage at 5?
Would the gentleman who passed me a note earlier, yeah, you know what was on it, come on up here for a minute for me?
Better not have been about my poster, John.
It was. There you go.
Yeah, you better drink some water. You're gonna be dehydrated.
I look like this is. I know. I'm like dying over here.
Still buy a dress shirt? We're gonna ask like Bobby needs. Yeah. Okay. Read it.